Holy mackerel, holy mackerel, holy mackerel. Holy mackerel, here come one. One time I drive down to the casino, take about 2.5 hours. And it was back before I started playing the table game. And I went to the slot machine. It was a $1 slot machine. It was the red, white, and blue. And you could play $1 or $2. But I personally believe a man a fool if you don't play the max on the slot machine, because you hit the big one, you got to have the maximum amount in it or it won't pay you the big money. So I stuck me a $20 bill off in there, and that's gonna and you know what's funny? You try to put $1 in a Coke machine or something, you have all kind of trouble. But them slot machines, they ain't got none trouble sucking in that money. Rarely do they kick one back. But anyway, I put the 20 in. That's going to be 10 spin. On my 9th spin, I hit a red 7, a white 7, and a blue 7. Now dig this. That's red, white, and blue, and that's a payoff. It was $1,000. This was the first machine I got to. I have been there about 5-10 minutes, and the bells and the lights started ringing, and I'm going, hallelujah, I've won the big one. I've won the big one. Well, they come over there. This is back when they paid you in $1. It didn't print a ticket out yet. They come over there and wrote down some stuff, and they come back with big guard standing there like his arm caught. 2 of them. And the little lady, she gave me 10 $100 bills. Woo! I look at them 10 $100 bills, and I like this. I folded it up and put it in my pocket here, my overalls, and then I had one spin left. I said, I wonder they're gonna give me something. And it was nothing. Well, I stood up for a second and I look around at all them other machines, and I said, you know what? I'll come down here to win, and I believe I just win. And so I got up and I went and got my car, and I was on the highway, and I looked at my watch, and I had been at the casino for 15 minutes, and I was already on the way home. Because I won me $1,000. And I thoroughly enjoyed that $1,000. I didn't go back till it's all spent, because I wasn't going to give it back to them. One time, now these are the good stories. There's a million bad ones, don't get me wrong. One time I went out yonder to Reno, Nevada for 10 days, and I took $2,000. And I said, you know, I don't know what I'm going to do out there for 10 days. Reno and Tahoe is where I went. I said, I don't know what I'm going to do out there for, because I know this money ain't going to last me. Well, you know what? Somehow I'd win a little money every night. And the next day I'd get up at noon and I'd go see the sights around Reno and then Tahoe. I went to Virginia City, and I went to different places, and I bought me some souvenirs, and I eating steak and lobster tails. You know, that's some big crawfish from up north, them lobsters. And I was eating them, and then I'd go back to my room at about 6 in the evening, and I'd go to sleep till midnight. Then I'd get up and I'd hit the casino. Well, there was just one machine where every night I could win like $300 or $400 at a certain time. Well, I don't remember what time, but I could do it. And then I'd go back to my room and I'd sleep till noon. Then I'd get up and I'd go see the sights, you know, and go to all the places. And Ponderosa and out there in Tahoe, went to where they made Bonanza. And I'd buy me souvenirs, and I was still eating steaks and lobster tails. Lobsters, that's some big crawfish from up north. And then I'd go back to my room, and I'd go to sleep, and I'd get up at midnight, and I'd do the same thing. Well, finally I was back at Reno, and it was my last night. And I didn't have that much money left. I'm not going to quote none money. I'm not going to quote what I had, because I don't remember. But I went over to this triple pay dollar slot machine, and I started feeding it the last of what monies I had, because I didn't care if I went broke, because I had made the 10 days and didn't go broke and just have to sit around out there in a motel room on the credit card or something. Well, lo and behold, I hit a $1,800 payoff on that slot machine. I said, woohoo! And they come pay me their money like they did down there at the other casino in Louisiana, but they did the same thing in Reno. Pay me them $100 bills. It was $18.85, I think's what I won. I put that in my pocket, went on to the room because I had to catch a plane in the morning. Well, I got on that plane and I said, I wonder how I done out here. And I reached in my pocket and I pulled out that money. And I had souvenirs, got my horse Cartwright hat, and I had all kind of other souvenirs and stuff. I pulled that money out and I started counting it, and do you know what? I had $2,000. Exactly what I left with 10 days ago. And I call that a bargain. I call that a bargain. The best I ever had.